Hey guys, good morning. We're here with Knights of Caledor, number 2, part 2. We played for about 9 hours yesterday and 50 turns. If you missed it, there's a VOD and there's a highlight of one of the battles against Clanation. We can't even see shit here on this side. We have almost the whole east side here except one of those minor settlements in Wolflands. Yoo-hoo! We're doing a long campaign with Imrik with some other stuffs attached to it. This was requested by Skari. We'll talk what's happening when the game loads. No, holy shit, what the hell? I'm here, just forgot something in the kitchen. So, what's going on? We are at war with Karazakarak. One of the conditions of this campaign that was requested by Skati was that we declare war on the High King when we meet him. We might get a peace treaty, who knows?
I am the High.
He doesn't give peace treaty easily, especially if he does well. He is in deep doo-doo though. Living in Zuvbar and Grom Peak and greenskins everywhere. He might recover, maybe greenskins attack us and then he just takes back territories, who knows.
Oh my god! Have you seen
Hey Sonic. And we are also at war with Nagarond, because we had to take down Hagrif. We can see on the list here he's already at war with a lot of people. We control the Plain of Bones, Noble Country, Dragon Isles, and 2/3 of the Wolflands. We are about to take the last region here. We also can recruit some dragons, and we can do more. So we can start doing the dragon missions. We're still at one army. Got Imrik here with the Dragon Princess, which is our best unit early game, since we get them on tier 3 landmark. You can see their upkeep is quite low, better than anything else you can recruit at this point. Imrik does have nice buffs for the Dragon Princess. Cheaper, stronger. And we intend to get Vanguard Master and Sky Master anyways, because we have to unlock Heart of the Flame. We only just need one veteran battle skill. Other than Imrik's army, we get a couple of nobles. Imrik does give 3 extra capacity for nobles. We have 2 frugal ones, and one was just recruit out of necessity with a random trait. We can get another noble, and the money is getting to the point where we can get a second army easily, but we want to sort this out first.
Caledor's champion. Be ready for anything.
Okay.
Standing by. Smash it to ruins.
Let's give some more influence here. And this is a frugal. This one will go in the second army. More public order here. Our characters will give so much public order eventually that we can just smoothly move without needing to stabilize anything. We did break a non-aggression with them after expiring, but it didn't. The treaty, when we broke them, it didn't expire. It has to be another 10 turns. There's gonna be a minor treachery here, but they're dwarves. You all did treachery with them at the start of the campaign and we give them peace treaty too early.
Onward. You
This guy's in such a bad spot. 7 turns treachery. And this is gonna take a hit on diplomacy, but we have to bring him down. This drop in ability rating could make Gringo declare war on us. Gringo should like this as well, some of these actions that we do. Gringo has 23 settlements and we don't have a second army, so that's pretty scary. 11. Get 15. 12. Get 25. This will help tiny bit, hopefully. We are not ready to fight Gringo yet. He is just massive.
We are ill at ease.
Emmerich will take the Grey Hag and then we'll recruit the dragons. Thankfully, we need only we need one less turns to recruit the dragons. 27 ward save, 25 missile resistance, 45 fire resistance, 45 magic resistance. 4, 7, 9. Oh, they have enough units so it's a fight.
Let us wake the dragons.
Elite cavalry versus dwarves in open field. Open field, Ned! Oh, more scared than this. Oh man, you just reminded me. Before, so I had this dream, and I was arguing with somebody about the Vampire counts. You know how they need perfect vigor or something so it can survive in melee, something like that. I think I was drunk last week when I was arguing with somebody like over a chat somewhere. And anyways, you know, I was saying how the Vampire counts need perfect vigor while their lord is alive, either via skill or technology. And long story short, it's like the other person make this smile, white smile across their face like some clown from a horror movie, and everything just grown silent. And then I got woken up by the alarm. 3 PM alarm, thank God. I'm having nearly every third dream I have is about Warhammer 2, guys, you see? This is my life. Imagine we having Vampire counts with perfect vigor on the units when while their lord is alive or from technology.
Prince Imric.
Mage.
Noble. Ready and able. As you say. Noble.
I don't even remember the face of the person.
Awaiting orders. Of course.
Alcohol fueled dreams. DM.
Dragon princes. Loyal. Obnoxious. Death to war. Blessed by fall. Yes. Kill them. Witness me. Prince Imric. The glory of Imric. Dragon princes.
I am magnificent!
Ulfwan Mage.
For duty. We will obey. Might of the volcano.
My power is yours.
Dragon princes. Death and glory.
Winds of magic rise.
Those longbows are still holding, look at that.
Noble. The Knight of Caledor. Dragon princes. Without fail. For order.
Well, boys, pack your shit. Move to Karakad and take the sled roads.
Swiftly! Prince Imric!
Yoo-hoo. In 500, you know.
Join the Kingdom of Dragons.
Easy, Craig.
I think on this turn we can get the dragon follower.
Imric.
Star Dragon is rank 22. Let's make the Flaming Sword of Ruin cheaper. What do we have here? 113 charge, huh?
Glory awaits. Warrior
We can
supreme.
recruit 4.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
So the Sun Dragon has more charge bonus, it's faster, and its breadth is kinda a little bit different. It's in a bigger area and can just destroy a whole unit. I think the Moon Dragon is more focused like the Star Dragon. Well, Sun Dragon just scorches everything. Like you seen that clip from the... you guys seen the clip? Where's that clip? If you missed it. What the Sun Dragon bread can do, what the other dragons can't, I think. I think the other dragon would have killed most of it still, because they were so clumped together. It goes much wider. Delete! Was a full unit of goblins here. Deleted! Fucking deleted! Shit! But the Moon Dragon has more health, more damage, and it's better at fighting. That matters more than having a stronger breath. They're very expensive to recruit locally. You can only recruit 3 right now. Huh.
The Oath Keeper.
Can do. Need more at once. What's population here if I cancel this? These guys might not arrive to the people's pen storage. I think the Sun Dragon has an extra flame on his bread. It's like an extra projectile. The Sun Dragons are just Moon Dragons are just better at fighting, so they're better. They're tougher and stronger. No one wants to be on the receiving end of this dragon fiery breath attack, which surpasses that of their younger kin in both might and enlightenment. This one says causes fire damage, powerful explosion, strong with a single unit, weak versus a single combatant. The youngest dragons have a warm hue to their scales and fire temper, with scorching breath to match. This one says causes fire damage, powerful explosion, strong with a single unit, and instead of weak versus a single combatant, it says good against large combatants. Which means the bread does more damage to entities. Watch, this one just does a lot of damage to a group, because it probably is just an extra missile. So a single target, more damage probably per bread, per missile. Or this one has an extra missile that hits, that can suggest scorch till bigger more entities. So the Moon Dragon can actually do some damage also to higher health entities. The way that I explained it here, and I think it's like that. This is just extra projectile, good against unit like Spearman. While Moon Dragon is can do a lot more damage to like a unit of Phoenix Guard.
Loyalty is all. Standing by. Ali!
Okay, we can't be interrupted for 2 turns here. We don't want any
Caledor
interruptions.
wakes.
Regarding technology, we kind of need to get these 2 buildings so we can start recruiting, getting the good stuff. The military advancements 3. Leadership and melee defense for the Lord and Sea Guard. And they're part of the garrison, so that helps. We have 1 settlement that can be renamed.
Order must be maintained.
1 Helheim has no settlement, so they're probably just gonna attack the closest things now. They're also the war of the Greenskins, so they might just go there. We need Grand Repository and Italmar Smith for the next military stuff. Should probably build them in Howdy Town. And research technology. The military advancement 3 and 4 are very powerful technologies. Okay, we managed to actually get Jubilant Populace here, so get extra 50% tax rate. The High Elves have extra effects on their public order. Looks to me, it actually looks to me how they didn't add the new effects to the High Elves, they just kept the old ones. And they added the negative public order. Makes you wonder if they fucked up copying the High Elves system to new factions, to other factions, and they just kept the old one on the High Elves. What about the construction cost reduction? Isn't that missing? Well, still, it's not consistent. You know, that's what I mean. Select it's missing stuff. There's definitely something missing. Oh, look at this! Bloody spears.
Your
And
conquest
on the
strikes
same
fear
turn.
into the hearts of your enemies, mighty lord. The wisest amongst them will know that fate is on your side. I have foreseen it.
Vast succeeds. The world looked on in horror as the Vast swept over its doomed victims, all shudder in fear of being the next to suffer this cruel fate. And Grimgor's confederated bloody spears now as well. Holy shit. Kill your darlings is the name of the next quest. A chapter objective, that is. There are enemies of the Asur everywhere, and enemies of the Asur are enemies of the world itself. In the land of Chill, the Dark Elves plot the destruction of all life. So corrupted they have become, they, their ilk, and indeed all force of destruction cannot be suffered to survive. Oh boy.
Make your offer, but do it quickly. Before I kill you right.
Heck, he even has territory in the Empire. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. Look at that shit. Grimgor, nothing is in the east. You haven't gotten that map update yet.
Yes.
At least Ungrim is fighting them and Karzakarak might be confederate.
You have my attention. Strategy beyond compare.
This one will be for the second army.
Standing by. For honor.
Oh boy. Grimgor is moving in our territory here, boys.
Ready. Moving out. We are ill at ease. You may look upon me.
We can still get more economy in these areas. This one is actually more important, just in case somebody gets invited.
Yes, sir, are troubled.
Let me just check my one of my old Hyrule campaigns. This will look like the same shit as before. Looks like they're just giving the other guys new stuff. Can somebody go check Order Lore Masters 1 or 2 and see if when I mouse over the points effects, if there is make a screenshot of what is the bonus at the time and penalty. Because it looks like the same as before. Except they added the public order thing.
Must restore order.
Because you know, when they said in the patch notes, when they compared to the high elves, I thought everybody would get the same as the high elves.
Traditions
But high elves still have the same one on top of a public order penalty, while the other factions have a different one that is poop compared to the high elves one.
noble son of Ulthuan.
Because this is the first time we see the Jubilant buff on high elves. Yeah, the high elves definitely get more from public order. Negative and
Order must
positive.
be maintained.
Grimgir could attack us here easily, they just outnumbers us. What about the recruitment costs? Were there before? The negative and positive? I think it's the same as before, except they added public order. And obviously the line of sight. Maybe we can manipulate Grimgir here. We would have to go specialized influence.
You dare approach me? If I don't like what you say, Morgul.
Well, it did not affect construction costs before, but the new ones they changed affects construction costs for everybody but the high elves. Montgomery is getting attacked, so they're definitely getting pressured at least a bit. And Black Krag is not a very high tier, which is a good thing.
Son of Ulthuan. Give the word.
People Pan's immortal.
With purpose. Your aid.
Might be worth considering manipulating Grimgir here. We can just side with the strongest power here, and then as we get stronger, then we don't have to side with anybody. If it doesn't succeed, everybody else will hate us because we're trying to get in Greenskin's good side. So if we wanna get Grimgir on our side, it's gonna have to be all about that, nothing else. The Greenskins might not last. They're at a point where they hit critical mass, and they're either gonna start rolling with buffers or gonna start melting. They have no buffers here. We could be their buffer here in this case. This would be in best interest of Greenskins to actually side with us. If the AI, you know, had any diplomacy skill. But a Grimgir without any buffers will just melt. Especially if we start attacking him as well. They only really dominate during a VA. And when there is no VA, they just start losing and they can get another VA. Most of the time, especially the player is attacking them. Because if they're losing battles, they can't get a new VA. Cold VA, I mean.
Caledor's champion. Son of the Phoenix.
Found. Let's see. Yeah, most of the points effect. What about the points effect, mouse over? We need a points effect mouse over. Make a screenshot of it. It's like I don't see there. Don't even remember what is this fight about. You overhear rumors of a walking tree spirit dwelling in a nearby wood. As you go to investigate, you discover it is a treekin, a hulk of animated dead wood that tells you it already knows who you are. This is a little surprise since you know that within these beings reside the souls of dead wood elves. You have encountered many a shrine in your lifetime. Treekin tells you it is the Herald of Brewer, a legendary forest dragon of great power known to be worshipped and protected by myriad magical beings of the forest, as well the Asrai themselves. Such a powerful dragon is worth reaching out to. But what message would you have the Herald send back to its dragon master? The moment we get one of these dragons, it's already a huge game changer. Armor piercing weapon damage plus 20 all armies, armor piercing missile damage plus 60% all armies, 10 turns. God damn. Because it's gonna be everything else is gonna get much easier once we get one of these dragons in the army. Challenge the dragon.
Challenge of the Dragon Prince.
If we defeat this dragon, we get 12 defense and 18 armor. We get his buff for 20 turns. And we get an armor that gives us 26 armor, 12 defense, and an ability that it's basically a stronger Tormentor sword. And we get the dragon itself. Getting these dragons is how we get a really powerful army. And Imri gets next to unstoppable. Looks like this is it, what they have. The dragon itself has over 13,000 health. It's unbreakable with regeneration and 45 physical resistance, 25 magic missile resistance and 10 magic resistance. Let's add this one to the collection.
They will know
We'll rail the dragons and then we'll see who's gonna stand in our way after that. Decisive or close? Hold on. There you go. You're still working on the veteran battle skill. This is where the dragons and the dragon princes get quite powerful toughness buff on the rank 7 and higher. Makes all the difference on top of technology. When you add healing in the mix, you get some of the most toughest units in the game. We should stick to the water on the left.
I shall. On me, noble lord. I seek glory.
Yeah, this looks like the old one. So it is recruitment cost. And there is growth here as well. So they just added the public order thing. So the high elf ones still have the same one, except they changed the public order thing. They didn't add the new stuff to the high elves. Well, other factions have a different one than the high elves. When they said that in the patch notes, I thought every faction would have the same system as the high elves regarding public order, which is pretty much the system of public order used in previous Total Wars. Some of them, like Rome 2, except with the not really expanded with the capacity and cost on the recruits. It just basically tax rate and growth. You can catch these things in the area.
Battle calls! Advance! We will obey! Loyal!
Holy shit, that damage.
High mage!
Apace!
Taming the winds! A viewer! Then for my will!
Dragon Princes! For duty! Moving out! Dragon Princes! Orders received! Forward! Dragon Princes!
Or wood elves when they're getting hit by elite cavalry.
Prince Imric, I will go! We will obey! For duty! Death to all!
That's flaming and magical attacks.
Magic rise!
Without fail! For the king! For duty! Rain death! Noble! Glorious challenge!
Outward mage! Yes!
The buffs for the defense, the damage, and then damage and flaming magical attacks. It's really big.
Death to all! Dragon Princes!
I go then!
Loyal! We away!
We have too much armor and toughness for the Wild Riders to do anything.
Awaiting orders!
Lakai!
Lycon, hear me!
Dragon Princess! Asonian Kaiser! Asa, forward! Orders received! Serve the king!
Outward mage! Lakoi Sarior!
For the Ever Queen!
Lathane! And Louis Orion
Prepare for Dragon Princess!
Don't even have the veteran battle skill yet, boys. Armor, defense, physical resistance, technologies, Damage, damage. Ward save. Melee defense. Missing final ranks as well.
Dragon Princess, move! By Alariel! Noble! Dragon
The
Princess!
enemy are driven off, my lord. Their plans are thwarted. Victory!
The dragon had massive health.
Lawyer!
Emmerich Dragon Princess cavalry is they are only second to Bretonnian cavalry. Only Bretonnian cavalry is stronger than the Emmerich's Dragon Princess. $2,800 and
Caledor
another
could use a little
1,200.
Im.
Decisive victory, huh? We got Nature's Blessing on Imrik, which grants him 12 defense and 18 armor. We got the this armor here, which could be quite potent. We can put it on a noble. Ship from the forest dragon brewer himself, this iconic scale has sentient vines that reach out like tentacles to ensnare nearby enemies.
Im.
Hell, this would actually be crazy on a mage actually, because the mage needs this stuff on a sun dragon. So we get additional 26 armor, 12 defense, which dragon the mage on a fire sun dragon desperately needs armor and defense. And if it gets attacked, we can also lower the enemy's defense and pin them in the area. Because the mage doesn't have any skills to improve attack, defense, and stuff like that. No personal prowess skills. So having an item like this on a mage is very strong. You can also get poison and Seed of Rebirth as well, but it fits more on the eagle for now. Don't need this there. Get rid of the wing stuff. It's better on a fire mage. There's some missile resistance which helps. Put these stuff here. This one makes sense in the army until we get way more money. Can I explain my reason for going piercing bolts over flamestorm? Well, on a mage you get both, but you already have burning head, so why you need flamestorm? Flamestorm is also RNG, while burning head is near guarantee, and piercing bolts burning is guarantee if unit is pinned. It's a more reliable spell. Not gonna be playing RNG spells. Need a reliable magic. So why pick something unreliable when you can pick reliable stuff? But the mage has enough skill points to get both. What's the anti-large here? It actually doesn't have the anti-large, huh? I feel like he still has the anti-large on the eagle, but maybe just the eagle is attacking. So Imrik has these unique traits when he defeats his dragons, which grant him even more potent bonuses. He did armor 12 defense here. It's like he's defeating a strong legend lords. This is stronger than most legend lords traits. It's unique to Imrik's faction. Vanguard Master, we get full buff for the Dragon Princess, 8 attack and 12 charge. The attack is very important, so they can act as melee cavalry, not just shock cavalry. As they get higher attack, they don't only have to rely on the charge anymore. So charge is just gonna be mostly in contact. Look at this, with 20 turns, they're gonna be armor piercing Dragon Princes. Mostly armor piercing damage for 20 turns. So you do the same with the common instead of chain lightning, pretty much. We can recruit a dragon here. Brewer, Protector of Life. 30 physical resistance, 25 missile, and 15 magic. This is a forest dragon with 20, but it gets extra 10 because of Imrik. It gets extra defense as well. Has a very high damage and anti-infantry. It's basically a stronger black dragon. Okay, we got one, boys. We got one.
The dragon shall wake.
The fun is just starting, boys. The fun is just starting. I just love how he only just needs Heart of the Flame here. So you get actually extra points to get even some other stuff.
Caledor's champion.
Yeah, we have Dragon King, which lowers the upcoming dragons by 25%. We have Quartermaster to minus 40%, Renowned Feared to minus 48%. There is actually a technology which lowers the upcoming dragons by another 5%. Pair exotic animals 3%, and if we control the whole of dragons, we reduce the upkeep of dragons by another 25%. We really just need to get that follower for the dragons. Next is on turn 55. I guess he has to start on turn 55. We can recruit Lord in each region and try to get it. That's probably the best way to get it. We can increase the max the chances to get it. That's a very strong follower for Imrik. Heck, anybody who has dragons in the army. High Elves. It's called the Caledorian Dragon Rousers. Melee defense plus 10 for dragon units in the Lord's army. Spend a turn in own region which has a chain dragons every 5th turn, 25% chance. So we can recruit lords on 53, 54 and put Imrik here, and we have 25% chance per lord to get that follower. So Imrik's all dragons get 10 defense. That's on top of 6 defense here, on top of 5 defense here, on top of another 5 defense here, on top of extra 9 to 10 defense from rank 9. Can you get any more erect than these guys?
Prince of Caledor. Make haste.
We'll try to get this 3 turns.
Only the
So we'll put Imrik in people's pain storage. We'll put get another lord here in turn 53, and put another lord here in turn 54. We do have 2 available. We can only get 1 per turn. And on turn 55, each lord will have 25% chance. It's actually a region, not a province. Yeah, it's a region, not a province. So we have to get 3 lords in people's pain storage. We can afford 3. We can afford more than 3. This information might not be 100% correct, but we're gonna see if it activates like this. So we can get everybody here and try to get it.
Standing by.
As this is the region. Any plans of Confederation with Caledor? We refused the Confederation on the mission because this was a mess. They were douchebags and Tyrion was bringing them down. The province was lost already to Tyrion. So it was pointless to confederate.
The Oath Keeper.
I'm not even gonna do about Ulton until we create a pet there. Well, right now we have limited characters, so this is our best chance to get immediately, so we get that OP follower for the Imrik.
Strategy.
That follower for Imrik is really strong, especially against melee faction like Greenskins.
Your request. With purpose. You have my attention. A seat of power. You may look upon me.
We might get more than one, and that's all matters a lot.
Valiant.
I would say the Blood Knights are better because they're actually useful in the faction. While Dragon Princes you don't even have to use, unless you're playing Imrik. And then the Dragon Princes are second to only Bretonnians in Imrik's faction. But outside Imrik's faction, the Dragon Princes are nothing special. Don't even need to use them. They don't really fit the armies because you can get dragons and phoenixes instead, which are way better and easier to use, more powerful.
You have my
So the Blood Knights overall are better because they're actually useful to the faction. Regarding the toughness and healing, the High Elves can keep their Dragon Princes up longer than the Vampires can their Blood Knights. The life lore is stronger than Vampire lore when healing, and the Dragon Princes have way more toughness than the Blood Knights.
What news?
You can pretty much get the Dragon Prince even outside Imrik to have a effective health over 10-11,000. And Lord of Life is more potent at healing than Lord of Vampires. Yes, the Lord of Vampires can resurrect, but the regrowth exists. And when you use a regrowth on a high resistance unit, it's a game over.
Behold, elven beauty. Isha bless you.
So the Blood Knights might get resurrected, but the Dragon Prince will not even be dying because they have massive resistances. But still, the Blood Knights overall are better because they're actually useful to the faction like the Dragon Princes. Dragon Prince is just a flavor unit, while the Blood Knights you have to use that unit.
Strategy beyond compare.
Blood Dragons, yeah. Then I said Blood Knights. Yeah. I'm still taking my first coffee of the day, guys.
I am ready. For honor. Guide me.
Well, all depends on the Lord as well. If you take Lord into account, the Wurzak's cavalry is one of the best in the game. Second only to Bretonnia. Same like Imrik does for his Dragon Princes.
Greatest of the Dragon Princes.
It's good we have lords like
Noble
that.
son of Ulthuan. Setting the pace. You may look upon me.
I think this is the turn.
High Elven Archmage.
Thing is, with the Dark Elves, the Dread Knights are just outmatched by the Black Dragons. There is no point using unit of Dread Knights in a campaign where you can use a Black Dragon. You have a bread, it flies, easier to micro, stronger, and it takes less damage while doing a little bit less damage compared to Dread Knights. It cannot be pinned and surrounded as easily as the Knights can, because there is no access to healing either. So the Black Dragon is just a superior option to the Dread Knights. While the Dread Knights do very high damage, much higher than Dragon, but they're not in the air. The Dragon can be in the air just for the breaths and have like zero risk to it. In melee, the Dread Knights will outdamage the Dragon. What happens if someone chooses end stream? Well, the stream is over for the day and I come back tomorrow, which is in 7 hours. The dragons dominate sieges, and this game has a lot of sieges, so the cavalry is shit. Shining in the open field for 5 seconds is nothing compared to how much the dragon can shine on every battlefield. Let's see if we get this the next turn. We get exotic animals, we can get a little lower up than dragons. Cavalry shit, well, it is shit. The cavalry as a category unit is shit in campaign. With the exceptions of Bretonnia and some of the max buffs like Imrik or the Wurzak. But cavalry, the category of unit in the campaign is shit. Mount Greyhack to Mount Grumbud.
High Elven Archmage.
The Assa are ageless.
Well, a couple of units of cavalry can be nice in the open field, but this doesn't really justify getting max buff from them when other units can are just superior.
What do you require?
So you can do it without them.
Standing by. The dragon shall wake.
I don't think we're gonna get a defender, but it's for defense. Who knows? It's kind of impossible to get bloody with this composition. You have Taskmaster.
As you were.
We need Itlmar Smith and Grand Repository. I think the probably best build during the invocation was Surian. We also need the Elven Embassy so we can unlock trade good advancements, which currently we don't have any available. We should get a tier 3 marble. The one is a really good 10% cheaper construction. It's gonna be 20% cheaper with rebuild Lost Splendor. Repository is kinda required because we get extra mage and a lore master. It makes sense to get it in a Howdy town. Do we want to pay extra without a right? Probably not. This campaign is not a rush at all. We'll just get this for now and wait. Let's see the next turn what happens. We kinda need to unlock this though, but it still costs a lot with the buildings combined. Those among the Seaguard who show better than average aptitude may find themselves promoted in due course. 2 recruit ranks with a lot of Seaguard units. Let's see if we get this thing next turn.
Boundless courage.
Because the Karak has lost even more military. They're kind of reaching a point where they might get organ guns. Ooh, no. We met last defenders and they control everything here. Holy fuck. We don't really want to fight them and Grimgor at the same time. That would be bad. We can only side with one of them. Look at this, boys. Last defenders. They actually winning against Clan Morse right now. We can't let they get the attack from the other side.
Axkotsak Sarculus.
I don't know how strong is Clan Morse. But it looks like they're about to take Karakord. We have currently a medium metal build ring though. This is actually an amazing buffer here. We had a trespass against the last defenders because of what, quest battle. We definitely want them on our side, and we can safely start poking Grimgor. This 20 is actually 20, very nice. So it's full value with these guys. There's no version here, we get a full value. But Grimgor we're gonna get half. Hopefully this will be enough for them to not declare war. This is an amazing buffer here. Losing Dragon Isles will be bad. Getting traded with the last defenders would be amazing. So we trespass here for a quest. Looks like a war is brewing with Grimgor and alliance might be brewing with Last Defenders. It looks like they're like I said, the faction categories where the gifting and diplomacy relations are worth more or less. And enemy, my friend, points like harassing the enemies of Grimgor might not give you much because of the aversion. They are in the category that doesn't go with you. It might be just aversion or just a group of factions. But looks like we don't have any aversion Last Defenders, and we get proper diplomacy values. At least for the politics. While everything else might still be lowered, like they did what the Ninja patched in the last update. So at least the Intrigue at the Court works at a full value with Lizardman. Well, Imrik doesn't have any aversion with Last Defenders. It could be scaled on the aversion, but I feel like it's more than that, it's just a group of factions. For example, look at Grimgor. We get big penalty by trying to manipulate the Last Defenders. This will lead to war. If you only met Last Defender sooner. Why am I at war with Karazakara? Because Scotty wanted me to declare war on the High King when I meet him. He requested this campaign. It's possible to get peace treaty with Karazakara, but they're probably gonna get destroyed. Yet in Avalon got confederated, and we got Dragon Armorer. Caledonian Dragon Rousers, ladies and gentlemen. Melee defense plus 10 for dragon units. One, only one. Oh, two of them. Easy game, easy life.
Master of magic.
Strategy beyond compare.
Now all the dragons in Imrik's army get additional 10 melee defense. And we have 5 defense from technology, 9 defense from experience, 5 defense from veteran battle skill, and 6 defense from the ancient pride. Holy fuck, so much defense for these dragons. We need the high defense on dragons because they're big and they can surrounded by a lot of units. By having a high defense on dragons, they can do their stomping without getting too much damage taken. Now this only should work on the dragon units. It should not work on the characters. Pretty sure.
I await your command. On to adventure. You have my attention.
We can start poking Grimgor here, I guess. If we're gonna side with the Last Defenders. Interesting how we got plus 40, but only one was lost. It's strange, because we did 2 sources. Shouldn't we lose 2 per turn and not 1? They definitely changed this. Look at this. So we did the Intrigue of the Court twice, right? We got 40 with Krogar, but we only lost 1. When you do give gifts or any way of getting relations multiple times on the same source, then you lose 1 per action. You only lost 1 here on 2. This might have changed as well. For example, you trespass in the Green's territory, and you trespass again. That's two instances of trespassing, so you're gonna be losing 2 per turn while they're forgetting about it. Or when you give 2 gifts, you're gonna be losing 2 per turn while the time passes over time. They did some change to this. I wish they put in the patch notes how they done this. We're gonna have to remember all this new shit that got changed. It does look like we can easily go with Last Defenders. Hopefully they can actually eliminate Clan Morse. That would be massive. If the Last Defenders attack from one side and we attack from the other side, the Green will get overwhelmed.
Oh my
Aye.
god. Have you seen that
Talk
shit?
then, but I make
Holy
no oath
shit.
for the surety of your
What the
life.
hell?
This is peaceably possible here. Vampires are somehow still alive. And yours. They definitely changed how this works. Let's do another instance here. Maybe it's gonna be per turn. 21 is... over time this goes down. How much is a gift with this faction? It should be 8 or 10. If there is no origin, it should be 10. We got 10. And we get half that with their enemy Grimgor. So it looks like Last Defender is ideal ally for Knights of Caledor if they do well. The diplomacy values are solid, gifts and Intrigue of the Court. The fact that Intrigue of the Court works at a full value, it's easy to manipulate them. Well, Grimgor would be next to impossible. We had to go full influence build. And do no diplomacy with nobody else but Grimgor. They might not survive the Clan Morse, as the Clan Morse get better, you know, nuclear weapons, better guns and everything, the Elysium will get overwhelmed. But you never know. The Elysium are really bad as the AI. Bad auto-resolve, because everybody has superior range units. The range units are the king of auto-resolve.
The last Phoenix. Greatest of the Dragon Princes. Standing by.
Yeah, with only one Legendary Lord, they're in a worse spot, Booker. That's true. If they had 2 Legendary Lords, they would be in a nice spot. So what do we do with our Black Krag? We need to fuck up this city. We can't let them recruit veteran Black Orcs. We do have some initiative here. I need the marble here for the building. I don't even need this this girl building here.
I await your command. Crown Prince.
Should try to get more money.
I hear the Widowmaker.
Is Exodus on Egg a hard campaign? Yeah, it's really hard to stay awake playing that campaign. If we go to war with Greenskins, we'll make a lot of these people our friends here. But it might be too much without a second army if they go all in on us. But war is inevitable here. We need another 4 turns to forfeit this.
Dragon Prince.
We fuck up Black Krag, keep fucking up Black Krag and they will not get veteran Black Orcs. We don't have the Ambusher yet, right? A Taskmaster only. Because the Grimgor will attack any turn now. Can happen any turn now. Maybe better we attack him first. Like fuck up Black Krag. Well, if they're winning cookies, yes, they will get the veteran Black Orcs. If they're winning. But if they're losing on all sides, they will not get those units. It takes over 20 turns to get rank 7 Black Orcs. We can make peace with Karazakarak if we start fighting Grimgor. Scotty said to declare war on Karazakarak when we meet them. He didn't say that we need to destroy them. That's a loophole in the contract. Because if we can save the dwarves and get trade going with them, we'll be rolling in money. It looks like the Greenskins are too busy to go on us here. They did expand again. If I start attacking Greenskins here, the dwarves might recover. And they might start losing everywhere. But we might get too much aggro on us.
Brave and true. Adventure awaits. Noble born. I know the way.
We are the guardians of order.
We need one embassy for the technology. That one embassy is actually good here. This counts as a port.
Make us strong.
Just need to unlock the tech. $2,800 for that.
We are ill at ease.
Karakazul is great to expand into. Karakazul is held by Grimgor. If we can create a front in Grimgor territory without him going into our territory, it'll be a deal. We kinda have to start attacking, otherwise he will eliminate the dwarves.
Greatest of the dragon princes. Be ready for anything. Onward for Caledor! Follow the dragon!
We're gonna make the first move here. And hopefully he doesn't go all in on our territories. This could be more than Grimgor can handle if we start taking their territory from backdoor him while he's on the front. If we can get another Va, that's gonna be amazing.
Son of Ulfwin.
We need to make Grimgor not get another Va, call to Va. If he's starting to take damage, he might not get it. We could use emergency garrisons instead of second army, but if he gets into our territories with 2 armies, we have to send Imrik back or we're gonna lose a lot of territories. We're gonna make the first move here. So Tyrion has declared war on us. It has finally come to this. We have minus 20 and a medium reliability rating. This is, you know, this can happen. We could initiate diplomacy cause not trade. When you have low relations with a faction like Tyrion and bad reliability rating, it increases the chance of war by a lot. We haven't done anything about this relationship because we can't get treaties, so it's not worth it, so we just ignored it. We need to recover ability rating and save the dwarves here.
Tyrion.
Okay, ability rating is recovering here. You know what I like here, guys? How we are at war with Nagarond. Tyrion has no idea that Malekith even exists, apparently. And we get nothing with it. Nothing. Nothing.
Noble son of Ulthuan. Forward at once.
Okay, we're starting a war with the Grimgor.
Destruction.
War with Grimgor will start the unification of the Ortide. We are basically just starting Ortide right now.
Ready.
You may look upon me. Warriors.
You dare approach me?
Right. Talk then, but I make no oath for the surety of your life.
Okay, dwarves, you can have your peace.
I agree.
Hopefully the High King can recover.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Pace, how are you?
It'll be no contest at all.
I thought the whole point of this campaign was fighting and killing the dwarves. You seem to be missing Scotty Biggest a point on the campaign unless I'm missing something. He wanted us to declare war on High King when met. That's it. I guess you need to read that a little bit closer. It's hard sometimes. Dwarves are already almost destroyed by the greenskins. So it's easy to get a peace treaty.
Prince Imrich.
Scotty didn't say we have to destroy dwarves, he said to declare war on dwarves. I told him to make it carefully, so this was intended.
Dragon Princes. Make Ulthuan proud. For duty. We will obey.
Oh, this poor garrison.
Fury of the Forge God. Loyal. Done. Slay them! I seek glory. The dragons roar.
Well, we declared war on the dwarves didn't do shit, they were about to get destroyed, so... nothing happened there. We got peace and the dwarves were no threat.
The dragon tamer. A glorious challenge. Master of battle. Agreed.
Yes.
Very well.
Winds of magic rise. Nakoi Soraya.
They die! Noble! Ready and able! Prince Imrich!
Hear me.
To victory!
I hope the dragons are not tired yet after 3 minutes. The trade is definitely working. Skill, I mean.
Son of Ulthuan,
It's a noble is tired and the dragons are not tired.
Phoenix Sun! The crown prince ascends! Noble!
Spellcaster.
The Black Orcs have a high leadership, so they can fight the dragons for a bit. Everybody else does instantly rout when they get hit by 4 dragons.
Remove this distasteful place entirely. They'll thrive under my rule. Imric.
The Sky Master gives weapon strength to the dragons. The charge bonus is not much. Sometimes increases the chances of the hit from the air, which is usually close to 90%. %12% more damage on the dragons. This is armor, defense, and physical resistance for the dragons and the dragon princes. It's not a very very good skill, but Imric has flavor with dragons. So that's our second skill. What's Dragonheart gives Imric attack, the whole army fire resistance and leadership. Not a top priority. We have a top priority currently in Heart of Flame.
Strategy beyond compare. Greatest of the dragon princes.
I keep forgetting haha.
The dragon shall wake.
We get some money here for the time being. This is actually a good region for us. We can build walls on tier 3. There's no way to keep the settlement unless it's a very high tier garrison.
Our traditions
Even on the highest
give me
tier, this
strength.
settlement is hard to defend against orcs. We'll make some money out of this. Start to cripple the orcs a bit. They might just go for the XD. Huxed. Hopefully we get tier 3 marble before that.
Standing by. Adventure awaits.
Attacking this place here, I was hoping they would be busy with other things. We'll see how busy they are with other things now.
Noble son of Ulf.
Going at war with greenskins will just start the Order Tide. We made Clan Morse rank 6, 7 elements. And they don't like Grimgor or Last Defenders. So we could also attack Clan Morse at the same time, which would not be the best thing to do. But if we fuck up Karakate Peaks, the Clan Morse might lose in the south. Last Defenders, I don't think they can win on their own against Clan Morse. It's unlikely. But if we mess up Karakate Peaks, it might be fine.
You have my attention.
This is the frugal one. I'm gonna have to send me home now.
Order must be maintained.
I need to attack Karakate Peaks, I think. Galbaraz is ruins and Karak Ord is ruins. And Karak Zone is ruins. Damn, fuck. They have the trifecta here. These 3 are enough for Quick to be a major power. And he had the Karakate picks as well.
Quick!
The Clan Morse controls their 3 core settlements. Karakord, Karakzorn, and Galbarus. With those 3 they can get 5+ armies. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. This Karakate Peaks is on the other side. I think we need to attack Karakate Peaks here. There's a chance while we are stomping Greenskins that the last defenders may get wrecked by Clan Morse, and then we have to deal with the powerful Clan Morse. But if we poke a little bit more here, we can just make this area a little bit more even and still get away with it. I'm just gonna get a coffee, boys. Be right back. I'm here, boys. Okay.
You may look upon me.
We can try to make it harder for ourselves here by attacking claymores at the same time, which might make it easier later, because this city is unprotected probably. Or we can just make it easier for ourselves right now, and might need to deal with more later. Because if the last defenders actually win here, it's gonna make for a much smoother campaign. But if we go to war with both Greenskins and the Claymores, they might actually start working together as well. He has Galbaras, Karakorot, Karakzon, Karakate Peaks. Even without the Karakate Peaks, he'll be in a good position. I don't think last defenders can win unless we take Karakate Peaks. If we take Karakate Peaks, we might give them a chance. And the Claymores doesn't really threaten our territory on the other side, unless they go through the enemy territory and attack Dragon Isles, Plain of Bones, which is just toxic player focus, if it happens. So we are literally far away from them to do anything about it. And we take their Karakate Peaks put them in a bad spot. Our second army, we won't be able to much do against any proper army, so we are still behind on that front.
Give the word.
I think we have to attack Karakate Peaks. It'll make it a little bit harder for us potentially in the short term, but in the long term, the last defenders might actually win. We did give them a chance against Claymores. With Karakate Peaks, I don't think they have a chance because the Claymores has Galbaras as well. This is another 100% thing that happens, Stefanolo. The Claymores will still attack closer targets and go around. It sometimes happens.
Dauntless.
Yeah, I think we have to attack Karakate Peaks. This is gonna put us in a tough spot for a bit. Because we can keep attacking, we can go against Karakate Peaks and they attack Karakazul. The Greenskins will take this back fast. Hopefully they don't go here first. I need them to go here. Maybe we should have waited a turn in this element.
We will endure.
We are playing with fire, not getting a second army up and running. Playing with fire. Everything AI does is a chance, Stefanolo. Nothing is guaranteed.
The Asa are ageless.
If I start recruiting army here, it might lower the chances of them attacking this. This army won't be able to do shit until we get the Lord into high rank. Lord and Hero too. But if we do this, we won't be able to build anything else. It is really greedy not to get a second army at this point. I guess the battle loot can still pay for the walls. A super cheap army will not win any battles other than attacking small settlements. Which I'm considering to sack this one and occupy it next turn. This will be some initial experience. Yeah, we declared war on the dwarves and made peace with the dwarves already. Imrik army is quite cheap. Imrik army is quite cheap. Wasn't Silvering Guard upkeep the double of the Spearmen? 212, 125. Wasn't this unit 250? These units are solid to hold, but they lose against the VAR. We need magic and damage to support units like this. Archmage will do good once you get the ranks up. I don't expect to fight any Skaven with the second army. It's Greenskin's gonna be coming here, not Skaven. Skaven coming here is a very low chance. Lot and Sigurd are better spearmen and archers at the cost of entities for the spearmen and range versus archers, but quality wise they're higher than spearmen and the archers at the cost of range and the bodies. Lord and Sigurd, I think they're better than both archers and the spearmen, but you need the tier 3 barracks and way more money for them. You can just wait for tier 4 and use the sisters, which you currently don't have them available. The sisters require way more stuff now. 5-9 turns, and we can't even afford this right now. That's the only way to get a handmaidens. The question is, how are we gonna kill the black orcs? We need the units with damage. Moondragon is up to 500. Outside Imrik's army, that's actually is gonna cost more than 500.
Cause is no.
Dragons are way too expensive outside Imrik's army. We can only just hope get with a militia army and hope that they do not send proper armies and we get to level up like that. We have to get the Blessed Grow in one of the cities. That lord is rank 1, no battle skills, no campaign skills, so full price on everything and more because the second lord, and we can't even heal anything properly yet, so we need to get some experience. The Eel Club Bolt Towers could help. But still, no experience will handle only questionable armies for now. And we still have to get something. I guess we could attack the Black Iron Mine. We have to get the second army going.
Caledor wakes.
We could get one dragon in the army.
Strategy.
We only have the brewer. Well, one thing is sure, we need to start leveling a second army. Rank 1 can do shit against anything, unless we can get a quality army units in it. Three turns. I guess we can start recruit with this one. We need to get the shit going here. Two turns for a dragon. What's even with the special dragons? They have higher stats. And higher stats pretty much.
Master of high magic.
We have the buff for 15 turns for a lot of damage, so this could help us a lot. That is a massive buff. I like the fact that Loden Cigar has more ammo. We can just stick to one budget army with a couple of elite units. And then the third army can go with master strategist units, since we don't have access to these units yet. Decline. Okay. Maybe I should just got 3 dragons here. We can afford 3. We need damage. The spearmen archers are not good enough against armored units. I'll get 3 moon dragons here, and then we'll get budget units. You just can't afford to. Right now we're already pushing building. Like, we can't wait for Blessed Grow. Just it's unrealistic. It's 9 turns, and then start recruiting this all on 9 turns. We'll get 3 armies in our territories. I need to send this frugal guy 50% upkeep reduction to the second army, and we'll have like a solid spear wall with archers and a couple of dragons. Lord and hero and dragons should carry the spears and bows. We have frugal in the main army. We'll have frugal in the second army. This way we can still keep building some stuff. But for the third army or later, we should definitely have the Blessed Grow already at least. If not the Sanctuary of Asurian. Our core units for our Sun Army system of Owl on the Phoenix Guard. And then if we have available Star Dragons. Yeah, we have a max upkeep production limit. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to afford this. These units are cheap, 165, 235, 212. We don't have the building Pine Templar. Like I said, right now we can afford a second army or keep building buildings and win a second army more. We can let greenskins come into our territories. A couple of armies just gonna wreck everything. We can't do it without a second army. It's too much ground to cover. Defeating Wurzak with Imrik, that would be insane. Get 10 fizz resist. We do need the tier 3 marble, so we can build cheaper. The marble stockpiles.
High magic. Scholar supreme. Hoeth sees all.
The units have no offense whatsoever. The Cylinder Guard can do some damage. Look at a massive spear wall alongside dragons and heroes.
What do you require?
There's another army here from looks of it.
Setting the pace.
Jesus, they're coming from the west.
Glory awaits.
There could be even another army here.
We are pure of heart.
So we can make a move here, really. I guess we can just we have to hold Kislev Mine here. And hope they get weakened on the other sides. They did lose one settlement there. They didn't expand much this turn. It looks like whoever controls this territory is doing very good, so at least the border princes are holding. The Karazakara can still recover. They were almost destroyed.
Welcome to my throng.
Yeah, last defenders are losing. They just lost the settlement there. It looks like they might not be able to handle both Skaven and the Undead at the same time. The Silver Host attacked them here. They barely can hold against Clan Morse, if you ask me. Unless they take Karakate picks, it might give them a chance. Not a high one, maybe like, I would say like 30 to 40% they actually can win there. Yeah, the Lizardmen suck as the AI against the Skaven.
The gods stand with me.
With this one here, I think Clan Morse wins with a very high chance.
Brave and true. The Oath Keeper. Imrik.
I attack this and then we get attacked by two armies. That will be really inconvenient. We can make them in a follow-up.
Mork says no.
Looks like the triplets are here.
Our traditions give me strength.
We should let them get closer to the city.
Noble son of Ulthuan. What news? For honor.
There's a new army being recruited here.
Our cause is noble.
We have enough movement to attack this one, but there might be 2 more armies in the area. That would be really bad. We lose this army here, we kinda like fucked for 20 plus turns. We can handle a couple of armies, but they could have enough.
I am Assyrian.
It's a shame we couldn't go for Carador Peaks before they arrived here. The best bet is just to hold them on in this area until we get a second army going.
You may look upon me. Greatest of the Dragon Princes.
We have good replenishment as the High Elves. We actually have better replenishment than Greenskins. It is good.
Valiant.
The vortex calls.
Hopefully this city will be fine. This is all good. Can we get somewhere more money? This is where we need to get our technology up. We can miss on this technology. This is some good stuff here. But it's expensive right now. Especially with the second army coming up. The battle loot can pay for it. We should probably just wait for this thing here before we get it. At that point we should have marble stockpiles as well. We can get tax bonus here if we get more public order.
You must restore order.
We should just keep this money there. This is nothing is still about building. It'll take too long to get the money back.
Our cause is noble.
There seems to be some internet issues, guys. I think should still be fine. Just refresh a bit. We're getting a second army here, which means we need money for that, and this money will just gonna go away. We can build because we need to recruit.
Purest sorcery.
It's not just about right now. It's about what's gonna happen next 5 turns. All of these territories are wasteland, which is bad climate for us. Like for example, the Eastern Badlands have 3 mountains and 1 wasteland, but for some reason the victory condition requires us to take the Western Badlands and not Eastern. How does the Western Badlands make sense over the Eastern Badlands? I'm still getting triggered. Maintain control of the following 18 provinces, and then maintain control of 18 provinces. It's double. Extra lines of text here. But it doesn't require you to take the Dead Pass, because without the Dead Pass, the Western Balance means nothing. The Dead Pass connects Plane of Bones to the Western Badlands. Because you need to get the Wolflands. So it's connected to the capital, to the Wolflands, into Blake Crag, into Western Badlands. Stone Tower acting as the port. So they forgot about the Dead Pass here. That's why the Western Badlands don't make no sense. Doesn't the Western Badlands have an island colony now? This is the Southern Badlands. The Western Badlands makes no sense here because you cannot connect without the Dead Pass. And it's an all-red climate as well. Well, Armani is decided. We're just getting a second army. Nothing we can do about this anymore. Second army is the only way now. And we get this guy who is currently not renamed. If anybody wants to claim him. He'll be going into the second army to reduce upkeeps. This would make the enemy hero action sections minus 35%. Minus 10, minus 25, minus 35, so they can harass Imrik. Thank God. So no black orcs being recruited. They don't have enough to spam black orcs. The black orc got direct a couple of times. It's a lot of biggins and trolls here, but they're just freshly recruited. It looks like the lightning strike has been going very weird lately. We even had a lightning strike available, and there were no reinforcements on either side.
I'll win. I always do. It'll be no contest at all.
So we ambushed them, and we have lightning strike available. How does it make any sense? Because the ambush and a lightning strike are two different scenarios. Even for the leadership debuff.
Dragon Prince.
We are missing physical resistance here. We get another 5 from rank 7 veteran skill, and we get another 5% warfare from technology. We currently have extra 20 armor piercing. Do we want to charge the trolls or the beacons? I feel like the beacons, since they're slow, it's better to charge the trolls. We don't want to spread our army across all of the units. We want to make sandwich on one side. And then we just recover formation and charge the other side. I think sending Imrik on their lord makes a lot of sense.
Dauntless. Noble.
We'll prevent the charge here immediately.
My power is yours.
Battle calls. As you say.
Our Dragon Princes are very tanky, but we have no access to healing. And we are missing some resistances.
Dragon Princes!
But it still be too much for anything they have.
We will obey.
As long as it's half and we get a charge bonus. We have to do everything at once, so we might want to make sure that the right things that happen at once. Not just walk into them. There is no time for dragon breaths, we'll just use the dragons for Death from Bow and Terror.
Behold, the majestic!
So the best way to do this would be... Imrik will just drop on the Lord. And we have to disband the other groups. We'll lock formation here by pressing Ctrl G. And we'll direct them forward. And this is what I want to do on the other side as well at the same time. The noble will actually drop into the peaks to prevent their charge. And the whole other side will do the same as the group 3. They're locked in a formation. This way we increase the chance of not missing any charge bonus. Beautiful. Beautiful. Holy shit, they got shattered here. That's a charge bonus, boys. That's a charge bonus when you shatter them.
Caledor, chosen, brave and true. The volcano. Assyrian guides us.
I don't think they want to play, guys.
Without fail, acknowledged. To the fray.
For the king!
Dragon Princes. Loyal. Kill them. Dragon Princes. It will be done. The Dragon Tamer. Sail. To victory. Without fail. By Alariel.
That was a massive damage.
Dragon Princes! To the fray! For duty! Dragon Princes! I seek glory!
Currently have a massive damage buff for the Dragon Princess. We can get even higher with the right.
For the king!
We can still increase a lot of toughness on the Dragon Princess. They can also get a little bit more attack and defense from experience. That was a slaughter.
They must bow.
Look at this, we can just replenish instantly here.
They are
But we are in our friendly territory, so we'll replenish anyway, so we'll just take the ransom captives because we need money desperately. It's the first army of the Greenskins we faced, right? Yeah.
Mere animals. What do you require?
Fine Templar will go with that lord there.
Give the word. I know the way.
Master of high magic.
This should be student to Teclis. Is she available? Not yet.
I wield the winds.
Your aid. Imric.
With this spirit, we'll need the Heart of Flame. It's gonna be massive for our army. Get more damage on dragons. Serpents of People, rank 16. This is gonna be our Eagle Duelist. We'll also use him on a different horde. The mount options are all viable on a noble. Eventually can tank as well with the good gear.
Boundless courage.
No scouts here. That can do. Can do. Conscientious, huh? Where are the emollient ones? We get 5 relations with men and high elves, and 2 lord recruit ranks, and 2 noble recruit ranks. I mean, you can get much worse than this. We kind of want emollient or frugal, so we can keep up with military. But this is acceptable as well, because better to have a 4th one in the field than wait for something, you know, more ideal. This is good enough.
Speak your mind.
Fiarel.
Our strength is tested.
We'll be spying with the little Fifi here.
Our cause is noble.
We need the influence. He will basically pay this influence by using secure influence, and we'll be spying. And these bonuses do help a bit, diplomacy-wise, and the extra recruits for the future lords and heroes. This one cannot defeat. Drake has been defeated, but is a new lord though. We still need experience here.
It'll be no contest at all.
Their masters may see worth it.
Having a noble in the army, we can continue to use ransom captives for money and influence. It's Grimgor here. Not a very good army though. We can move forward because we have no idea how many there are, so we have to stay back.
Seeking glory.
A subtle strategy.
I am a Saurian reborn. Moving out.
Forget it. Not doing it.
Looks like Grimgor replaced some lord. Might have lost the army in the north. Yet in he's still losing armies to somebody.
The elves of Ulthuan have long.
To war!
Looks like the vampires have raised Ubar. Fucking hell. The dwarves have been crushed by the Greenskins so much that they're losing to vampires. If he doesn't confederate, he'll get destroyed. They had a good attempt on Black Crag, but they didn't manage to hold it. The Greenskins were just too many. And then they lost everything. Tyrion declared war on us because of lower ability and bad relations.
Born to lead.
What news?
When I get lower ability, betrayed the pact with Clan Helheim. Since we wanted to complete the province.
Order must be maintained.
I did this campaign double treachery in the dwarves. Thank you, Jacob.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
This is a nice battle loot here. We can use this money to build something. I think we need a Handmaiden and Sisters of Alwan option. So we can recruit like in this area here. We can't get them for the second army because they take too long to build a building right now. But it'll be good for later. But it's actually something more important. It's more important to unlock this. And a lore master as well. So we should get the Grand Repository. This is 10 turns. I think the battle loot from Greenskins should be fine. How do we get a Italmer Smith though? It has to be here, there's nowhere else.
We are ill at ease.
The battle loot from the Greenskin should be enough to sustain our construction costs. This is too long to wait. This is gonna be great for our 4 nobles. Lots of influence.
Pride of Ulster.
Hoping we can ambush at least one army per turn here, or defeat one per turn so we don't get overwhelmed here. Destroy one of their armies and they're still rank 1. We should make a counter how many Greenskin armies have destroyed this campaign. This was just 1. Maybe somebody can start a count. 1 so far.
Standing by.
Lore Masters, good for army comp, yeah. They can tank, support with magic, and they're really, really hard to kill. Army number 2. Greenskins. Army is destroyed. 1.
I'll win. I always do.
Unless we can take the territories, we are gonna be on the defensive. And we can't really do it without 2 armies or more. So we're gonna have to fight Greenskins to keep destroying their armies until either a second army starts taking their territories, or a third party enters and start taking Greenskin territories. Which is more likely to happen. Imric goes on their lord. Noble. This is a spider there. We can just drop dragons on the spider. This dragon tanks better.
Dragon princes!
Loyal! Dragon princes! Make Ulthuan proud!
We currently have a massive buff for damage, so we just need to make a good charge and they're gonna get wrecked.
It will be done!
Dragon princes!
It's armor and defense module.
As you say. Orders received.
The faction-wide buff is for armor-piercing damage for both melee and range. We need to trigger fire flaming attacks in this area here. I think Eagle is very good at poking the spider as well.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, this is gonna be left control group and the right control group. It's easier to make a charge that way. Since there is no pause, we have to just engage immediately.
Battle awaits. Lakoi Soraya! Ulthuan Mage.
The counter was beautiful. Holy shit, even the spider gets routed.
Ulthuan Mage. Yes.
It shall be done. For duty.
Yes!
That buff on the Dragon Prince is out of control. That is so much fucking damage. When you can shed the units that fast. Plus 20 AP.
Without fail.
He's out of here.
Dragon princes. Sinner.
Can a noble catch that pig? Probably not.
A glorious challenge. Caledor's chosen.
Still taking quite a bit of damage on Imric. He's a large target, 68 defense. Getting more defense on Imric is gonna be important. He did lose his elf buff on a dragon. The mastery from the looks of it.
They must bow to Imri.
Dragon Princes are easy to replenish between fights like this, forced labor.
Caledor could use
But this is a lot of money from battles. Wow. The vampires managed to destroy Karak after the Greens pushed them back. Holy shit. They did something. The Greenskins overran the dwarves, pushed them north, and the dwarves didn't manage to confederate.
Master of High
Nice.
Magic.
That moment.
Scholar Supreme. There I must go.
There'll be a movement from this side. Doesn't look like it. It could be though.
One's Archmage.
I am a fount of knowledge.
Archmage.
Yeah, 4 more here. We're down to 1100 because of the rating.
I must remain true.
They lost to the Greenskins, but then they got destroyed by the vampires with a killing blow. They were down to a low tier stuff. I want to see how much this costs now. Costs 6.
Speak your mind. On to adventure.
This is gonna count as army destroyed, too.
Boundless courage.
What do you require? On to adventure.
These guys at war with the Greenskins, the Clan Vulcan. Holy shit, they are. The Clan Vulcan actually has a solid looking army here. There's a rank 9 Warfire Throwers. Which means they can ambush and destroy Greenskin armies.
Speak your mind.
They have the defense and leadership bonus here, but we can go for a long charge.
You may look upon it.
Grimgir does have extra damage. We're getting closer to our resistances. This is the big one. 5% ward save, 5% melee defense. If we get iron, we also get damage here. And the dragons get a damage attack here and armor defense here.
Loyalty is all.
Grimgir has magic attacks. He has the other trickster shard to lower magic resistance. Nice.
It'll be no contest at all.
I guess since they're not full destroyed, we can put the GSAD to defeat it. It makes more sense. Didn't I add a command up there? Gust. That's actually wrong, yeah. Defeated counter makes more sense. So we go for a direct charge here. Hit the big ones with the dragons. Dragons bully chariots. Should bully the Caledor there as well. This is the right side. The Grimgor can probably do quite a bit of damage to Imrik there, because there's gonna be other targets in the area.
Noble! Noble lord!
Make sure we have some dragons here as well. But the left side is what? Wolf archers.
Noble!
It's a noble there.
Dragon princes! Yes! By Allah!
They're still missing some toughness on the dragon princes, but they're already extremely tough. Just missing healing.
Noble! It will be done. Brave and true! The king! At once! Dragon prince! Dragon princes! Get to war! Loyal! Assyrian guides us!
With the other side a bit here.
Apace! Assyrian noble! For Assyrian! Dragon princes! Seal!
Don't even see them all there.
Serve the king!
Outward mage!
Dragon prince!
Outward mage!
What happened there? Poof, poof, poof.
Assyrian willing! Setting forth! Attack!
The dragons roar!
Dragon princes! Battle call! I shall! Dragon princes! You repair! Done!
Talk about swarming.
Understood! Dragon princes!
A glorious challenge!
Moving out! For Assyrian!
Suffer my life!
There's no point using Dragon Breaths when you have this much charge damage. Dragon Breaths are more for sieges and bigger battles.
Dragon princes!
We have 116 charge on Dragon Princess and 64 damage with mostly AP. Makes no sense to stop for Dragon Breaths. These guys that actually shot at the eagle a couple of times. It's a third greenskin army since the war started. You raise the third bring back howdy, huh? Nice guys, now the howdy costs 904,000.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Yoo-hoo! Man, the Dragon Prince is hits so hard in the field with all these buffs and extra damage. This one is nuts with their charge bonus, really crazy. This makes their AP damage over double, and the other charge bonus to that, crazy.
Lesser beings, fit only for service.
This is our turn, so we take replenishment.
They will rebuild Caledor's halls. Follow me to glory.
Bring Grimgor, Imri gets additional AP and armor, so now that's quite a bit of extra armor and AP from the trades. 143 armor here on a dragon.
I will not succumb.
Rally and the Heart of the Flame after that. We should probably have enough for Heroic Killing Blow. This one is not critical. Heroic Killing Blow for the perversion's more important than this, right?
Dragon Prince. They will know Caledor's name.
They must bow to Imri. Lesser beings, fit only for service. Sacrifices to Caledor's glory.
It's not a priority. It's not a priority. It might prevent us from getting a Heroic Killing Blow. Heart of the Flame. The very center of the fire always burns the hottest. Armor plus 10, metal defense plus 5, and physical resistance 5% for dragons and the Dragon Princes. If they are rank 7 or higher, veteran. So now all our Dragon Princes have additional 5% physical resist, which has already been absurd 30% on a highly armored unit with the solid metal defense. So practically they have 15% ward save now. They're gonna have 20% ward save because of the magic resistance and an additional 50 physical resistance and 75 resistance. They do tire also 30% slower because of the Ancient Pride.
The Oath Keeper.
Dragons also get additional resistances. Oh, this one doesn't count as a dragon. Oh boy. This does not work on this one. They are not counting as a dragon for this skill. Oversize as usual. This works on all dragons, but this one doesn't work on all dragons. Maybe this one doesn't work either. It's hard to say on this unit. But it doesn't count for the dragon for that skill. It looks like it's just high elf dragons. So the moon dragons and star dragons might be better because of that, because of technologies too. Special Imric dragons, right? Okay, let's go towards here.
Mastery of stealth.
I think the base is physical resistance for dragon is 20. This might be 30 because it's a special one. The Star Dragons are probably the best because of Imric's skills. Star Dragons are crazy. So for Imric, the Star Dragons beat the Special Dragons most likely. All of them.
Master of high magic.
The Star Dragons for technologies and Imric's skills get really crazy.
Crown Prince.
Forest Dragon is a dragon.
Resolution is tested.
We need marble tier 3.
Bless you.
I see the winds.
Forest Dragon is a dragon, but not on the list of the dragons of the High Elves. Sun, Moon, and Star Dragon. They forgot about that when they added the new dragons, I guess. The Va has been called on Temple of Skulls. Did I update the counter after the Grimgar army? Was it the 4th army? Did somebody was somebody paying attention? I think that was the 4th army, right? Or was it the 3rd army? 3 full armies, okay. It was 3rd, okay. Okay, good guys, good. So looks like we're gonna be dealing with a Va. Wurzak has a better army, and he has actually look at this. Physical resistance Va during a Va. Nice. So AI plays with different rules. It's gonna be as one army. So we're gonna have to deal with one now. But boys, time for food, and there's gonna be a raid with the guild soon. So I'll see you guys next time with more Imrik or later with WoW raid. Take care.